Yeah, my brother's over here taking all kinds of pictures. He's out in there. That way we can hear everything.
Oh, there?
Do you want to put the piano there? Yeah, actually, it's not
That's a good idea. All right, brother. I'll give you my camera, brother.
It's part of our stick.
Our secret.
For the pledge. Yes. Could you give us the first? I'll call you like this.
You're going to try your best. You're just going to make it
Dev, we await your presence.
Is he going to announce us?
No, I'm going to get right into it.
My name is Tom Carmody, Director of the Essex Harmony. We're out of Danvers, Massachusetts. We're the artists in residence at for the Danvers Historical Society. And our concert today is all of William Billings' music. Billings was a Boston character. He was a very acerbic person, deformed as well. He had one leg short of the other. He had a withered arm. He was blind in one eye. He was stooped over, and he drank like crazy and ended up in a pauper's grave over at the Old South Burial Ground here in Boston. However, his music, he was a self-taught musician. By trade, he was a tanner, so the smell, the odor as he walked around was not too great to live with. He was quite a character, but his music is just gorgeous. He lived through the Revolution. He was very good friends with Sam Adams, a fierce patriot, before it was even fashionable to be a patriot. And one of his closest friends was Paul Revere. He taught singing schools. And one of the singing schools he taught was right here in this church, as well as the Old South. So some of the music, I don't think it's been sung probably for 200 years. Some of the music that we're going to be doing tonight is based on his thoughts during the Revolution. And we're going to begin with Lamentation Over Boston. Lamentation Over Boston talks about what happened during the Siege of Boston, when the British surrounded the city and just made life absolutely miserable for folks here. And culminated, before it culminated, there was something called the Boston Massacre, which God knows what really happened, but what ended up happening was patriots ended up dying, people who were demonstrated ended up dying at the hands of British muskets. So it was blown up and became part of the cause. And he wrote about this, and he also said that we should never, ever forget what happened there in Boston that day. A whole third of the selections, 4-minute piece. A whole third of it is devoted to what will happen to you if you forget what happened here, okay? You'll never hear harmony again. Everything will be dissonance in your life. It'll be just absolutely horrible. So, and it's an interesting parallel, too, because we did this, we had a concert scheduled for the week after the Boston Marathon bombing. And this song starts off, by the rivers of Watertown, we sat down and wept when we remembered the old Boston. So it was very poignant. There's a lot of parallels to what happened at the Boston Marathon bombing. So this is Lamentation Over Boston by William Billings.
Dissonance erect her throne and reign within
Thank you. The next selection is called Retrospect, and it's Billings' feelings of what war was like, the horrors of it. We first go into war, rah, 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 and then all of a sudden we see death on the battlefield. We see our brothers and our sisters lying there, which is what happened during this type of a revolution, like a civil war. So he's talking about going into it gung-ho, what's happening during real war, and then what happens when peace and how great peace can be. So it's just his feelings about the whole Revolutionary War in total. The next selection is called Any Afflicted. This is a bit of a change from what we were used to. This is more in line of it. It's kind of an interesting piece of Billings because it starts off, the first 5 measures, very, very sad, very, very grim. And then all of a sudden it's like, pass the wine around. It's time to make merry and sing songs. So it shows that the guy actually did have a little spirit in him after all, even though, like I said before, he was a very deformed person, he had a very horrible life. His music was completely different from what his life was like. This is called Any Afflicted.
Dwell in you richly.
Our last selection, also by Billings, is called Jordan. It has special meaning for us as a group because when we started about 7 or 8 years ago, our founder, this was his favorite Billings tune, and we've always included it in every other concert that we've had. It's called Jordan. It's based on Old Testament thoughts about Jordan and the Israelites and all of that happiness, and this is called Jordan by William Billings.
There is a land of pure delight, where saints immortal reign. Infinite day excludes the night, and pleasures banish pain. Sweet fields beyond the swelling flood stand rest in living green. So to the Jews old Canaan stood, while Jordan rolled between. Their everlasting spring abides, and never withering flowers. Death like a narrow sea divides this heavenly land from ours. But timorous mortals start and shrink to cross this narrow sea, and linger shivering on the brink through fear to launch away. Oh, could we make our doubts remove, those gloomy doubts that rise, and see the Canaan which we love with unclouded eyes? Could we but climb where Moses stood and view the landscape o'er, not Jordan's streams or death's cold flood should fright us from the shore.
Thank you. One by land, two by sea.
We'll find out.
So you weren't looking for the finder. There you go. That's great.
I couldn't even get it going at first. No, I haven't.
I have to say hello. Hello.
Nice, thank you. Very nice.
We've never sang here before, so we're like up there.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. It's beautiful. Of course. That's really nice. It's an architect. Beautiful. Can you show me that picture? All right. It's nice to, like, you never actually done this before. What do you usually sing?
See you Monday.
clever person can take a picture of us from the center.
Maybe I'll do that.
That would be great. You can focus in and you can pull out and self-focus, but you can zoom in and out.
Slight angle and face forward.
Autofocuses?
It autofocuses, just press it and it'll focus.
All right then.
There you go.
All right.
And then you zoom it out however you want.
Very good. If you can't see me, I can't see you. So, all right, everyone. 3, 2, 1.
Take a few. Is it on?
Should I know this?
Here we go.
You know what you should.
It's a good idea.
In the shot and
Yep.
Let's get that modern technical.
I'm so fatigued. It might be
All right. Okay. 3, if you can't see me, I can't see you. 3, 2. There we go. One more.
Just take a few.
Yeah, I know. Okay. All right.
Hang on.
Now we've
All right.
gone crazy.
I'd like to take one also, please. The iPhones are remarkable. Okay.
Actually, that's a good.
3, 2, 1. Thank you.
Thanks.
I got
I was just about to put them on.
take some off, but right.
Thank you.
Photo.
Thank you very much.
I hope you're able to. No, thank you. That was fun. That was very enjoyable.
Yeah, but it's
Tom, it's a
Yes, it is. Nice meeting you.
Now, will you be
Probably 3 or 4.
I'm not sure, since we've got a whole.
I know I've seen it.
Oh, yeah.
You never see, you never hit this place.
It's not really But he adopted theme,
what a beautiful place this
he
is.
adopted harmony that are used in his hymn.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Okay, good. This. Now it's going to take me a while to break this down. So.
Would you like some help?
Huh? No, I'm all set. I get it down to a fine art, believe me.
Okay?
So send me the link whenever you got it.
Yes, I will. Yes, I will. I most assuredly will.
I can't tell you how much
Thank you.
it meant to me and
Well, you don't know what was going on outside while you guys were going. I was trying to get people around the corner, but people were just like, there's a giant log jam because everyone was stopping. They didn't want to come around because they were busy trying to
like a
catch it.
service or something.
No, they didn't. They just
filming
wanted
from
to listen.
outside?
They were filming. There were people